Hello and welcome to Change is Good. My name is Brian. In this video, we'll be searching through $15,100 in currency. We have a total of 11,100 ones. Here's extra 100. And $4,000 in fives. That's 800 $5 bills. We'll be looking for star notes, web notes, fancies, serial numbers, birthday notes, printing errors, bar notes, older bills, you name it. In order to save time and to keep the video from being too long, we'll be searching through everything in increments of 1,000 notes. So we'll search 1,000 notes and do a recap after each 1,000. We're going to start off with the fives first and do 1,100 ones afterwards because we do have one extra bundle of ones here. And now let's get started. Abe, you're up. All right, the fives have been conquered. Here's what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 common star notes with 3.2 million print runs. One pretty rare star note with a 320,000 print run. That's a great find. An older birthday note, 1938, February 5th. I'll take it. One fancy with some teller ink on it, 5 leading ones. And one high serial number, 95996378. That's the equivalent of finding a note with 4 leading zeros on it, only on the high end. In total, 9 finds out of 8 bundles. Not bad. And now, on to the ones. You ready, George? All right, the first 1,100 ones have been searched. Here's what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 common star notes with 3.2 million print runs. A star note with a 500,000 print run. That's a great find. And drum roll, please. A 2013 B series star note in the duplicate serial number range. For more information about these notes, I have a link in my video description. This note is probably worth around $25 on eBay. It's a great find. We also have some notable dates notes. If you want to find out what happened on these dates, feel free to look it up on Google. We have a July 2nd, 1834, January 19th, 1828, January 22nd, 1883, and May 21st, 1868. We also got one tombstone note, 1923 to 1997. We got one fancy serial number, 3 2s and 3 6s. Not bad. We got one low serial number with 4 leading zeros, 1625. And to end it off, we got one repeater, 5387, 5387. Overall, it was a great hunt. Now, let's get to the next 1,000. All right, that second block of 1,000 notes is done. Here's what we found. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 common star notes with 3.2 million print runs. These last two are 1995 series, so they're older notes. We have a couple of notable dates notes. December 1st, 1842. August 2nd, 1900. A tombstone note, 1899 to 1969. A birthday note, July 10th, 1952. Another one, January 28th, 2004. Here we have 4 6s and 3 zeros all in a row, a fancy trinary. 5 zeros in a row. 2 triples, 5s and 8s. 2 more triples, 2s and 6s. 2 more triples, 4s and 1s. Here we have 2 more triples, 3s and 6s with an extra 6 at the end. Here we have 4 pairs, 5s, 7s, 1s, and more 5s at the end. And speaking of 5s, this one has 6 5s, all in triples. That's a great find. In total, we had 24 finds out of 1,000 notes. That's pretty good. Now, let's do the next 1,000. All right, that third batch of 1,000 notes is complete. Here's what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 common star notes with 3.2 million print runs. A rare star note with a 250,000 print run. Unfortunately, that lower left corner is missing. That's a shame. A birthday note in the correct format, February 6th, 1989. Here's a dual date note that's almost a repeater, 1974, 1947. Here we have a descending ladder, 6554432. I wish it was in better shape, but you get what you get. Here we have 5 3s in a row. I kept this note because it's all the lucky numbers, 1s, 7s, and 8s, all in order. Here we have a note I almost never keep. It's a mixed ladder, 1 through 8, all in mixed order. The marking on these has gotten really, really good lately, so I decided to pull this aside. It's in pretty good condition too. And lastly, a radar note, 5160 going forward, 5160 going backward. That's the find of the batch. In total, we had 14 finds out of 1,000 notes. Not as good as the last batch, but not bad. Now, let's start the fourth one. All right, that fourth batch of 1,000 notes is complete. Here's what we found. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 common star notes with 3.2 million print runs. Looky here, a 2013 B series star note in the duplicate serial number range. This note was made in the DC facility because there's no FW down here by the D. The FW stands for the Fort Worth facility. The DC notes were made before the Fort Worth notes and have been in circulation longer and are therefore more scarce. This note is worth between $25 and $30 on eBay. It's a great find. Here we have a birthday note, August 26, 1949, and a fancy trinary, 4s, 6s, and 3s. The find of the batch is no doubt this 2013 B series star note. In total, there were 15 finds out of 1,000 notes. Not bad. Now, let's head toward the fifth batch. All right, the fifth batch of 1,000 notes is complete. Here's what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 common star notes with 3.2 million print runs. A less common star note with a 640,000 print run. I'll take it. Here we have a partial ladder note. The last 6 digits are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all in order. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. Here we have a note with 4 trailing zeros. Normally notes with 4 or more trailing zeros are pulled out of the process before they even reach circulation by the B&P employees. This one made it out. Here we have a fancy trinary, 62922 It's also a bookends note. I only keep trinaries when they have a good pattern. This one does. Here we have a 1985 series note. 1983 and 1985 series notes are really tough for me to find in circulation, so I decided to start keeping them because they're just too scarce to find. And lastly, we have a minor printing error. The right serial number is much lighter than the left serial number. It looks like an insufficient inking error. It's not major, but it's worth pulling out. In total, we had 14 finds out of 10 bundles. Not bad. Now, let's go to the sixth batch. All right, batch number 6 is complete. Here's what we found. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 common star notes with 3.2 million print runs. 2 2017 A series star notes with 800,000 print runs. These are from the same run. A couple of notable date notes. November 29th, 1863. A Civil War battle was fought on this date. Here we have December 24th, 1871, Christmas Eve. Here we have a tombstone note or a dual date note, 1949 through 2003. Here is a mixed ladder, numbers 1 through 8, all in mixed order. It's in good condition, so I pulled it. Here we have 5 3s in a row. Here's a beautiful trinary, 6s, 0s, and 4s all in a row. I'll take it, and it's in crisp condition. And drum roll, a binary repeater with 6 1s. This is the find of the batch. It's also the first binary repeater I have ever found. I'm loving it. In total, we found 14 finds out of 10 bundles. Not bad. Now, will batch number 7 be lucky? Let's find out. All right, batch number 7 was a lucky one. Here's what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 common star notes with 3.2 million print runs. A rare star note with a 250,000 print run. Not bad. And yes, another one, a 2013 B series star note in the duplicate serial number range. It's also another DC note because there's no FW down there. That's about a $25 find right there. We got one birthday note, April 30th, 1966, and one older bill, a 1981 series. I keep anything from 1985 and earlier. That's a good find. In total, We had 14 finds out of 1,000 notes. That seems to be the trend. Will batch number 8 be lucky too? Let's find out. All right, the 8th batch is complete. Here's what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 common star notes with 3.2 million print runs. This has also got a pretty cool serial number. Here we have a star note with a 500,000 print run. It's also a newer bill, a 2021 series. Here we have a star note with a 250,000 print run. It's also in pretty good shape. We had one notable dates note, August 8th, 1903. Here we have 2 triples, 6s and 0s. Here we have a low serial number with 4 leading zeros. And another low serial number with 4 leading zeros. It's also a pretty fancy trinary. That's the find of the batch. In total, we had 15 finds out of 10 straps. Not bad. All right, batch number 9, here we come. All right, batch number 9 is complete. Here's what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 common star notes with 3.2 million print runs. Some birthday notes, January 25th, 1938, May 29th, 1952, and January 28th, 2018, a more modern birthday. Here we have an older note, 1969 D series, not in bad shape either. Here we have 2 triples, 7s and 1s with an extra 7 in the middle. Here we have 5 2s in a row with an extra 2, making it 6 of a kind. And the find of the batch, 1306 going forward, 1306 going backward, a radar note. In total, we have 13 finds out of 10 bundles. Not as good as normal, but we got a radar note, so we can't complain. All right, number 10, you're up. All right, batch number 10 is complete. Here's what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 common star notes with 3.2 million print runs. This one is a 2013 B series star note, but unfortunately it's not within the duplicate serial number range. That's a bummer. Here we have a notable dates note, August 12th, 1918. Here we have a birthday note, July 1st, 1960. Here's a mixed ladder with some writing on it, 2 through 9, all mixed. Here we have 5 8s in a row. Here we have 2 triples, 2s and 4s. Here are 2 more triples, 6s and 1s. And my favorite find of the batch, 6556 4334. I call it a descending radar repeater ladder. Pretty cool. In total, we had 14 finds out of 10 bundles. Not bad, about average. All right, it's time for the final batch. Let's get it on. All right, the 11th and final batch is complete. Here's what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 common star notes with 3.2 million print runs. This one's also a 2013 B series star note, but unfortunately is not within the duplicate serial number range. Another bummer. Here we have a notable dates note, December 11th, 1902. Here we have a mixed ladder, numbers 1 through 8, all in mixed order, and it's in good shape, so I kept it. And to end it off, with a slight printing error, look at the 7 here on the upper right serial number. It's got a little bit of extra ink on the right side. It stands out just enough. I thought it was cool enough to keep. It's my favorite find of the batch. In total, we had 11 finds out of 10 bundles. Not the best batch, but we'll take it. Now let's do a recap of the hunt. Well, nearly 12,000 bills ago, we started on a journey. That journey is finally over. Here's a breakdown of what we found. On the $5 notes, we had 6 common star notes, 1 320,000 print run star note, 1 fancy serial number, 1 high serial number, and 1 birthday note for a total of 9 finds on the $5 bills. Now, when it comes to the $1 bills, we had 93 common star notes with 3.2 million print runs. That's this stack right here. We had 2 800,000 print run star notes, 1 640,000 print run star note, 2 500,000 print run star notes, 3 250,000 print run star notes, 3 2013 B series star notes in the duplicate serial number range for a total of 104 star notes. That's enough to fill a full 100 count bundle of ones. We also found 33 fancy serial numbers, 24 birthday, notable date, or dual date notes, 3 low serial numbers, 3 older bills for a total of 167 $1 bill finds. In total, we had 176 finds altogether. That was a lot of work, but in the end, it was worth it. Now, after many, many hours of hunting, there's still one more important job left to do. We have to choose the best find of this hunt. I have some of the more notable ones here to look over. Here we have 6 5s, a nice trinary, a descending ladder, another nice trinary, a full bundle of 100 star notes, the 2013 B Series star notes in the duplicate serial number range, a binary repeater with 6 1s in it, a regular repeater, a radar note, this other radar note, a mixed ladder, a bookends trinary, 4 pairs, or the minor printing errors. Let me know in the comments what you think was the best find of this hunt. Thank you all again so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. It won't cost you a single star note, and it might give George here a bigger smile. Now, if you have any questions or feedback, feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thank you all again so much. And remember, every bill has a story, and a select few even have twins. I'll see y'all next time.